Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday. How are you? Well, making sure it's going live. Yes, looks like we are live. Happy Wednesday. I am Shantae with Completely Crafty by Shantae. Just want to welcome you to my live. We are going to be working on a grapevine wreath this evening. We are going to make something for Black History Month or Juneteenth, or even for every day. We are going to be working with these. I don't know what the name of these flowers are, but let me actually change the view so you can get a better picture. So they have a little, the tips are like red or burgundy. And while they were, I probably would use them more in the fall. I thought because of the colors in the Kente ribbon that this would be perfect for it. So we're going to use a couple of these. And then I have just some more greenery just to give it some more filler. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you're out there, come on in and say hello. I'm going to make some room. So, put some things to the side. I had started to cut some of the florals, and then I realized what time it was. And so I was like, oh, let me hop on before I am late. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I normally try to prep all of this before I get started so that you're not having to sit and wait for me to do it. But I got sidetracked, so I was not able to. I'm going to use, oh, look at that. Sherry, I don't want to say your name too loud because my Nigel will come on thinking I'm talking to him. See, there he goes. He's answering me. All right, how are you this evening? Hey, Rhea. So my grapevine, it has full of junk. It's full of junk. So let me see if I can get some of the junk out. I normally use another tool, but and all I'm doing is using my scissors to get in between the branches to get some of the dry leaves out. I like to leave some because it helps catch the glue if the grapevine isn't, as tight. And this one, parts of it is good, parts of it not so much. But we're gonna make it work. All right, just a second. I'm gonna clean up my space. How is everyone this evening? Depending where you are, hopefully you're staying warm. Well, I guess that's all around. I don't think there's anywhere where it's too warm. All right, so let me just see. It gets, I think, this side there, because that side looks okay. But I'm going to cut off some of these stragglers so that, one, it doesn't scratch the customer, doesn't scratch their door. Just want to make sure it's not too rough. Just finished eating dinner, and so, see, I was getting ready to say, I just finished dinner, and I don't know, I'm hoping I can make it. I'm cutting these down just a tad because these are kind of long, and I'm afraid that they may go all the way through. I'm going to cut off a little bit more. And we don't want that. We don't want any of it to show. Oh no. Are you seeing the website gave you error? I mean the Facebook gave you errors? I feel like I'm missing one. Maybe I'm not. Oh, gotcha. All right. Take this tag off. I still feel like I'm missing one, and watch when the live is over, I'm gonna find it. Oh shoot. I didn't get some paper to put. You know what? I'm telling you, technology is grand when it works, but when it doesn't, it can be a hot mess. I felt that one touch the table, so I'm taking that out a little bit. I'm just glad I was able to get it to work, and I was able to find myself right away. The last few lives, I haven't been able to find myself. So I was just thankful that I didn't have any issues. So what's everybody doing this evening? I made chicken stir fry. I was trying to get off the hook because my husband forgot his lunch, and he said he was going to, he forgot his lunch here, and he said, okay, well, I'll just have that for dinner. And I was like, okay, good. I don't have to cook. I'll just do, make myself some chicken, salad, and I'll be done. He was like, no, I want stir fry. I was like, okay. So I had to make some stir fry. It was good though. So actually, I'm glad I made it. It hit the spot. All right, now I'm just going to add, some of these. I wish I knew the names of them, but I bought some last year. Well, I bought these last year too, but they were just a regular green. But I love that these, they have the color tip. I made a wreath similar to this last year, and it sold. It didn't have the extra greenery, and it was all green. So I thought I would try it again. I was on a call this afternoon with some of the creatives, and oh my goodness, it was refreshing to, have an idea, but sit on it, and then someone co-signs it, and it's just like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to be doing something different. So it was very nice to be able to chat with some other creative folks. Okay, I'm like, why? Didn't want to go in. I'm looking forward to 2025. It's slow right now, but I feel like this is the preparation stage. So I'm not going to fret. Is anyone decorating for Valentine's Day? I pulled out my decoration for my pencil tree that I have in my breakfast room. So I'm planning on decorating that. Probably my husband's basketball team has a game tomorrow and it's away, so I probably won't go to it. So I'm thinking tomorrow evening I will probably work on my tree. All right, I think this is good. If I have to add some filler, I will, because I'm going to put a bow right here. So maybe let me turn it this way so you can see what it looks like so far. Okay, yeah, it's a mess. It's going all underneath my fingernails. I do not like that. All right, so I feel like the bow will go right here. All right, so I'm going to trim this. Well, Friday is supposed to be date night, although my husband said I wasn't acting right, so I may not go. We're going to try to go to the Shrimp Shack because we weren't able to go last weekend because it started to snow again. So hopefully he will change his mind and feel that I am acting right so we could have date night. All right. I was craving some okra. Cannot wait. Anyone who knows my husband knows he's a mess. And so, but I think he wants it just as much as I do, so I think he'll overlook how he thinks I'm acting. We were looking at the temperature forecast for next week. Oh my Lord. Supposed to be 0. That's the high. 0. I think like 4 degrees and then 8 degrees. Well, I'm like, oh my goodness. My furnace, I don't know if it's going to make it. But prayerfully. Just giving it a little base. And some more texture before I add the other greenery. Yeah, that wind chill I feel like is what's, the problem. And I'm like, at first I was excited because I thought, oh no, I'm remote that day. I don't have to worry about it. But I have to go out later after work. Because I had physical therapy. So I was like, doggone it. Alright. Now I'm going to add, this will be for the bottom. Yeah. I told my husband that I think we should leave our basement door open because it gets pretty warm down here, and since heat rises, you know, then the first floor doesn't have to work as hard, and then the upper floor won't have to work as hard. And so we'll see how it goes, because I feel like my auxiliary heat has been running non-stop. I had a brain fart for just a minute. I was like, am I putting them in right? Because I don't normally, I guess I'm doing it, I don't normally do it from this direction. So now I'm all messed up. I like the florals that it moves up and down, so you can make it as full or as thick as you need it to be. So I'm trying to have more coverage. So I'm pulling it down just a little. All right, this is the last one. I don't know why the bottom one feels like it was finished faster than the top. So if I'm missing something, because again, I'm going to put the bow in the middle. All right, so here we have it. Wild and free. All right, I'm going to clean up my area one more time because I'm getting ready to do the bow. I've been thinking about getting one of those little tabletop vacuum cleaners, but this works just as well. All right, so here are the ribbons. So we have this pattern kente cloth, and then I just took some of the colors from this one, and I'm just going to add, and then I'll top it off with this. Let me get my bow maker. I'll have to show you. I was at a craft show, my last craft show of the season, and one of the vendors had this cute push pin, and it has my sunflower, and of course it had, when I saw the purple, I loved it, but I told my husband about it, and I didn't buy it. My husband ended up getting this as one of my Christmas gifts, so I was so excited. All right, so now we're going to get to it. I think I'm going to do a 12-inch tail. Yeah, I think 12 is good. Oh no. All right, so I'm not going to use this one because it only has a little bit left. So I'm going to go ahead and open. I just saw that I hit something on my iPad. I thought I'd stopped the live, but I think we're still recording. All right, so I'm going to do a couple of loops. Just making them 6 inches. Right, and then I'm just going to do a little loop at the top. I never know what type of bow I'm going to do until I start the process, and so you never know what you're going to get. I'm bummed that my ribbon is running out, but I think I have more because I have a couple more projects I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut it because I don't think I'm going to make it any longer than that. All right, I'm going to do, I did 2 loops on each side for the bottom one, but I don't think I'm going to do that for this. I think I'm going to do 3, 2. 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Again, I tell you, I don't know what I'm doing until I start. Because I really want the pattern ribbon to show more than the solids. So it'll peek through. So we'll see. This was another quick project. It'll probably take me longer to try to get the bow on once I finish. Just gonna cut this off a little bit. In a minute I put that in that bin, I won't remember that I put it in the bin. All right, trim a little bit. So again, I'm just pulling out some of the colors from the pattern one. I got an order delivered today from Sims, because I needed some more 50-inch ribbon. And my husband said I was sneaking it in the house. I said, no, it was there for you to pick it up. If I was sneaking, I would have attempted to pick it up myself. But it came fast. I wasn't expecting it. So if I was trying to sneak it, Sims was not cooperating, letting the secret out of the bag. Oh gosh. It was fast. I just ordered them. So yeah. I need to really, I have to talk myself into, I need some work forms. Oh, I did that one wrong. Hopefully no one will notice, but I definitely did that one wrong. I won't tell if you won't tell. I think I'm going to do this dark green. Ain't that the truth? But it gives us something to talk about, right? We could oh my goodness. I'm out of this ribbon, so I'm going to have to do the other green. All right. This is option 2. This isn't the green I wanted, but you got to do what you got to do. Doggone it. I did order some more of that green because I figured I was low, but I thought I would at least be able to make a couple of loops. But that didn't happen. Right? My bow was getting all flumpy, and I don't like that. Right, and I think just one more, this little one, this 1.5 inch, I'll add just as the center. All right, so now I'm just going to try to, thank you. I like it too, but I was hoping for the darker green because that is the color in the pattern ribbon, but you know, sometimes you just have to improvise, and so all right, fingers crossed that this doesn't pop. I feel like I got a defective batch, and depending on how tight I pull it, they pop on me. All right, but I want to be on the safe side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, to cover it, the zip tie, I'm going to use this green pipe cleaner. All right. All right, so we're going to add this bow, and I'll do some more fluffing once I add it, let me use my needle to help me. All right, got one side in. I'll do the other. Oh yeah. It'll show people you have to use what's available to you. And it shows that you are resourceful. So go ahead and use it. Did I put... Okay. You know what? Today's not my day. I put the bowling upside down. I guess I'm going to have my own blooper reel. All right, one more time. This is what happens I was running my mouth. All right, let me do this. Oh no, I think I had it right. I think one of my tails came out. Bear with me, folks. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Okay. I won't call you crazy. I'm going to say you're resourceful. After all of that, I had it in right. I just realized I pulled out one of my tails, and so it made it longer, you know, but it is what it is. All right, so now I am just making sure I have my tails on the right side. I'm going to cut some of them there we go. Yep. Thank you. All right, we're almost done. Just making sure so you can see all the ribbons. All right. I think we have a winner. So this is an honor of Black History Month, Juneteenth, or even every day. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. This is a quick grapevine wreath. It was messy, but quick. Nice full bow. Nice greenery with, you know, the tips with the color. I love that. Thank you guys so much. I'm getting ready. Let me switch it around so you can see my face. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure. And I will see you next week, next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a great night.